Hey boys and girls, Happy New Year. I hope you're all settling back into having to do your work at home again and everything on Zoom and online. And I have just been asked if I would put together a couple of art ideas, I think is how we're going to describe them. So it's just something that you as a student at home might be able to try. And I've tried to do things that can use things that we all have lying about the house. So the subject that I thought we'd look at for this week was shadow. And we all have shadows. And we can make shadows at home with light that comes from lamps, torches, sunshine. Sunshine's really good. If we get sunshine, it's a bit cloudy today, but say we had sunshine, we could go outside and play with shadows really, really well. So the first thing I thought that we'd do is look at shadows that we can use indoors. And what we need is some paper, just white paper or yellow paper or whatever kind of paper that you have. It can be whatever size you'd like. And any objects that you might have. So if you have a toy that you love or a plant that you think is really interesting in your house or anything at all, if you were to set it up with a light, so I have set up a system here in this little room, and I have a old toy dinosaur that has a cactus in the top of it. So I'll just show you here. So there he is. Now, he's all very peculiar and sweet and red, but if you look closely, I have set up a light here. There's the shadow is moving, and I have the shadow projected onto the wall. Now, if you had a light that you could project the shadow on top of or to the side, you should be able to draw it. Now, I, with that shadow, did a little draw around the outside of it. So shadow doesn't have to be black, and I think that's the kind of thing we have to think about. We can do the outline, and then we can colour it in or collage it in whatever way we want, or with whatever we have. So if you don't have paints, you don't have to paint it. If you've got crayons, you can use crayons. If all you have is some coloured paper, you can tear it up. So really what I would like everybody to try and do this week, if you like to, is create a shadow drawing of your own. Now, if you want to, you can, if mum and dad can help, or a brother or sister can help, you could do a shadow of yourself outside. So if you've got chalks, you could go out, and when the sun is really bright, you can actually draw yourself. Maybe you can draw yourself in different positions, or we can do toys, lay them all in a row, create shadow puppets out of them. If we've got a plant, look, can you see this plant here? So I'll take the dinosaur away, and we'll put the plant in position, and we have beautiful shadows that are coming up there that we could draw. We could make a fantastic painting out of that. Or simple, you can use your hand to create. I'm not very good at all at kind of animals, but some people might be able to do a little video of shadow puppets. So we could do theatre with it. Now, I've made a tiny little human shape with some tinfoil that's from my kitchen, and all we have to do, there's a little kind of template that you can follow, and maybe mom and dad could help with that. And what we do is we can cut it out, and when we've cut out the template, we make the shape of the human, and it's very easy. You just have to be gentle with the tinfoil. It's also very noisy. It's not, you can tear it if you don't have a scissors, but it just allows us to make a little human figurine, and then you can put it in different positions. So if you don't go outside because it's too wet or it's too cold, we make legs, we make arms. Now, it might take a couple of tries. I don't think mom and dad would worry too much about tinfoil being used if you have it. So there's our head. These are our arms, our body, and our legs. Can you see? We've got our little human. So you can give that a go as well. You don't have to. If you have things in your house that you can use, then that's fine. But you can see we can put his hand up. He can be kicking a ball. And we've got that shadow. And it just allows us to work. Now I'll send through some of the ideas. I've written them down here. So shadow art, we can use light, sunlight, lamps, torches, if we have them. You can make a form like this, or you can use a toy or many toys. You could set up a whole kind of set with lots of toys and lots of different things. I said, or you can use your own shadow if you go outside. Now, if you're using your own shadow, you might need some help because it'd be pretty difficult to draw yourself whilst you're moving around. So it would be lovely if at the end of this week, if you've attempted to do any of this shadow work, that you would send it in so that we can have a look and see what everybody has been up to creatively. So that's it from me this week. Good luck with the shadow work, and hopefully we'll see you all very soon. Take care. Bye bye.